Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Your Own OvenBreak. Let me just tell you right now, this is most likely, I'm pretty sure it's just guaranteed going to be the final video focusing on the storyline between, and by storyline I mean, you know, just the game mode in general, specifically the hard mode of Return of the Return of the True Dragon. Yeah, and telling you all that I grinded for what I need to do is an understatement, because I'm in the top 0.9% to complete one of these missions. You know why? So, the main thing I wanted to do in this video is I wanted to go, and I apparently have this mission completed too, which I didn't even know I had to surprise bear in check, but I guess I'll just get it just for the free silver sugar crystals, which I guess it does help make magic candies. But there's a lot of missions that you had to do here. Like, there's only 6, but a few of them were a little bit more difficult than others. And let me tell you, for some reason, one of the hardest one was just to get L rank. Because even I apparently unlocked this by just getting like a couple million like over it, and that was because there's like one trick that you have to do. And if you're wondering, if you want the combi that you need to get the highest score possible, basically you need this, and you got to make sure you have this goblin on to get even more points. And from what I remember, the best treasures that you can have, I think, to my knowledge, if you want to refresh this, is you need to have yourself the 25 more ancient star jellies, just to summon one more ancient pterosaur. And also, you need to give yourself, as far as I am pretty sure, the ancient pterosaur creating 5 more giant rainbow star jellies, and collecting giant rainbow star jellies grants 400 points for all star jellies. So all the star jellies that you collect, it just gives you even more points if you manage to collect them. Now, I'm pretty sure these ones are the best ones that you can like have to offer. Like, in any case, just to get the highest points, in my personal opinion, I want to assume so. But that's and I already showed off the, did I? I don't know if I edited it in, but like, if I can, let me edit in a little clip real quick of Starch saying, hey, you got everything. I'll just tap on this thing just real quick, because I'm basically got everything done. It's gonna be no, it's still bronze. By that, I mean, I can just claim all these real quick. Probably gonna slip this into the video real quick, because I think there's a little bit of a special cutscene I want to assume, because you do this. Fantastic, and then you do this. And I'm pretty sure Starch is gonna pop and go like, hey, guess what? You did it all. There we go, and that's the last upgrade, and Starch was like, oh, even refinement points. Use these points to refine your handling skills, and you get even better. You can reset your refined skills anytime, so take some time to decide on what to refine. Alright, sounds good enough. So you got 20 energy into 40 energy, 5,000 points for all jellies into 10,000 points for all jellies. Reduce ancient pterosaur summon interval by 5 seconds, and it keeps that, but it summons an additional ancient pterosaur after collecting 1,200 jellies. Sounds pretty useful. Creates 25 more ancient star jellies, but also summons 1 ancient pterosaur. These two might be good combined together. You could just have a whole army. Mini magnetic aura turns into a permanent mini magnetic aura. But they're both mini. Huh? Okay, and ancient pterosaur creates 5 more giant rainbow star jellies, but collecting giant rainbow star jellies grants 400 points for all star jellies. Oh, wasn't that fun? But yeah, there we go. So we're gonna be running with this combi. I'm gonna be showing off as high as many points as I possibly could get, and then we're gonna be going through all the story cutscenes because I recently unlocked every single one, which this took a lot of time out of, especially since I want to go ahead and record some Kingdom, but I never even got the chance because I was playing this. But I thought this would take like, you know, maybe like 30 minutes just to do all these missions, but unlocking every mission and then completing missions after unlocking them, because you basically have to do like 2 missions at that point. It took like around 2 hours. I'm not even, oh, we're gonna restart that real quick. I know I shouldn't restart immediately, because I think in videos you just see me do that more and more often, but it's just one little thing of the star jellies, because that's how you get the star jellies. I originally thought it was the giant star jellies you had to collect, but no, it was those small little explosive things, because they erupt like the yellow, the purple, and the blue star jelly things. Because if you want to go ahead and get a ton of those, you're definitely going to need to pop a lot of those. So, as you can see, these start to rain down. Don't try and solely focus on it, because that's what happens. If you try and focus on solely that, you're just going to drop. So, let me tell you, catch them casually. And if you're wondering, yes, that time I actually did intentionally fall, because I wanted to show you a little mess-up that I did a couple runs back before I got everything completed. Because I thought that fail was just so funny, but of course those fails I just don't record, because what's the point if I'm not doing, you know, much commentary. But still, anyway, just go ahead and get all these, and you need those star jellies because you want to go ahead and get the boost in the giant star jellies. So you go that, and we always have that slight magnetism, and I wish I could show off like every single effect, but I already have like so much time to focus on here, and if I end up getting hit, then that's gonna be a big L for me. But like, I think the best way how you can get points here is you need to utilize getting all your star jellies. Like, I'm not even joking, because star jellies are your friend here. Yeah, your major friend. Even when your skill is active, make sure and try and collect as many as possible whenever they're in your little line of sight. But yeah, just keep on going. And sheesh, I don't know what. Oh, that was so close. I kind of messed up on that one, but I still made it through. It's fine. Also, the treasures I'm equipped with are the best because you know, the airplane thing that gives star jellies as well. I think the by the way, that star thing I just got there, you need to jump right there. I think in a prior video, I was like, man, how can you get that when you can't even just drop down to it? No, you need to jump because you have like this little arc, and then the arc will allow you to like have enough gravity to drop down and get that. I know it's kind of bad that I missed it because that means I'm not going to be able to get the best score. But to be fair, like my 0.9%, which probably people will most likely beat because like there's still like a week of this event left, so no doubt that more people are going to like try and get their hands on all of this. But whatever. We're just going to go ahead and keep on bumping here. If you can, like, try and do a double jump on the flowers, and by that, I mean, like, double squat, because you can hit 2 flowers at the same time. I know what I said didn't make much sense. I mean, like, if it's possible, try hitting between the flowers, but don't if you don't need to. But always get these, you know, the star jelly thingamawhatsits. Even getting the minuscule points. If you land right there, your skill is going to activate with Pond Dino. And yes, it is basically universally agreed upon that Pond Dino with Pond Dino's pet and Starfruit as the relay is like, that's the absolute best you can run with, especially with these treasures. The goblet, it does provide even more points than before. However, it does give you a little bit of slight energy drain. But even with that said, you don't need the energy boost unless if you want to go like far into the run. Like, unless if you, like, the only reason why you would want that is to like travel distance. That's like all you would need like extra energy boost for. But you can get both potions right there. It's not hard of a jump. I'm basically talking about this like I've like ran for this in a bunch. Like I know my knowledge about this, which basically I have. I ran for this for like the past like nearly 2 hours, I want to assume, and it's just been nothing but this because I've been just it's probably been less to be honest, but I'm just trying to cover all my grounds. But okay, let's just boost up here. We can jump over that just to get those, and just trying to cover to get into star jellies. Then honestly, you could do a jump right there one time. One time I will admit once, I actually managed to do a double jump over those crops, and it ended up helping just to get a little bit tiny bit further. But there's one reason why this is super dangerous near the end, and it's with Starfruit. Right as you're about to run out of energy, you need to like do a precisely timed double jump just so you can get your skill activated one more time. Like, I'm not even joking. It is that precise and like that harsh. And I really wish they could make these star jellies just jump down a bunch more. Because, like, there's just a lot that I missed right there. But there's nothing I can really do about it. But, yeah, just be sure to try your best. And also, whenever your skill activates, best thing that you can do, just utilize that magnet of your skill. And also, destroy some obstacles for some extra cheeky points. Because why not? Because if there's none of those star jelly things that can destroy the obstacles around you, then it's still fine. If you're around this, I just go for the bottom jellies. Pink bear jellies are obviously way more valuable than coins. Don't lose your focus on the star jellies too much, because, I mean, the giant star jellies, because you need to get the basic ones just so you can get past these obstacles. And, yeah, there's not much else to say. There is one level, like, you'll notice that it's the end of, because, I basically won't have enough energy there. That was very close, and somehow we still made it through. I am surprised by that. But, yeah, sometimes these jumps can be very tricky to manage. And I honestly like that. And so far I haven't done like, I mean, of course I failed at like the beginning. One unintentionally, one intentionally. Then you can just slowly cruise down here. Then you can get this quickly. You can get some frozen bear jellies with some jumps. There we go. And now you should be entering nearly the next part where basically it's going to be the end of the run. Which I don't even think we'll be able to reach it. It's like going to be real tight. Those jumps, okay, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this now. Because those are hard jumps. Technically, they are easy, but there's nothing I can do. Because, literally, if you want any much of a higher score, which even that alone, that was top 8%. But if you want to have any shot of trying to get, you know, L plus rank, which that's one of the story missions, you need to make sure that you get through without falling, without getting hit, and getting anything as... It's hard. It's difficult, and this is the only time where I'm pretty sure with the missions, there's been missions where you have to do things both in a single run and in general, because it's run 1,800 seconds on Pineapple Island. That's just in total. The same thing with get 2,000 Kikivores pollen jellies, and also get 1,000 Rainbow Star jellies. The other things are in single runs, being L rank, that has to be in a single run, destroy 150 obstacles in a single run, and collect 6,000 Star jellies, which I only just got a little bit barely over. But I am technically proof. I'm not even like in the top 9%, 0.9% anymore. I'm literally 805th place. And I guarantee you, if I was just a little bit more precise, which I wish I could have shown the wrong, but like if I was just a tiny bit more precise and like maybe I had better magic candy like skills, I don't know. But if I was just a little bit more precise, I could probably ace this even higher than before. But the thing is, I'm only at 1.4 billion, like 1.433 billion. There's people all the way up here who have 1.5 billion. Which, that's even a struggle by itself. And you can see how it's slowly doing. It's like 1.5, 1.49, 1.48. Then it keeps going down to 1.47. And it's slowly going to droop down to 1.46. Which you can definitely tell the skill level of the players. But I'm just glad I got to where I got. I'm going to be honest. But now I know you all are here for the story. So let's get down and just get down to it. So first we have run for 1,800 seconds on Pineapple Island. If you just keep running over and over again, it's not that hard. And we get a story. The canyon walls are so steep. How am I supposed to jump from here? Just looking down is giving me the cold sugar sweats. Flat Tofu Cookie, how about you try and change your perspective? Don't think of it as jumping off. Think of it as flying up together. That might help your nerves. It doesn't change that scary. You may be used to it because you're our best dinosaur trainer, but I had a hard time even getting close with the cabbage pterosaurs. Everyone struggles a bit at first when trying new things or something new. You know, this reminds me of the day I took my first flight. Stock Tribe Chief. Starch, Noodle Cookie! You should never hold to the reins so tightly. No cabbage pterosaur takes kindly to being dragged around. You must be gentle.
But it keeps pulling the other way. Come on, we're going this way.
Now, what did I just tell you? Come on, you must first greet the pterosaur. Would you want to leap off the canyon cliffs just because of an unfamiliar cookie asked you to? This is your first flight, but it is also their first flight too. You must each respect each other.
Can't I fly on that big, experienced-looking cabbage pterosaur? I want a more experienced one for my first flight.
Looks like you need to learn your bond. You need to learn to bond with the pterosaurs before you can fly.
Bond? How?
It's not complicated. Sleep with them. Eat with them. Just spend time with them until you can understand each other with just a glance.
I'm not here because I want to be, or because I like you or anything. Chief made me do it. But I guess I'm not going to do anything bad, so can you come a bit closer? Come on, come over here. Why do you have to be so stubborn? Fine, I'll go where you want to go. You're hungry, aren't you? Alright, here, I picked you some fresh leaves for you. I made a nest out of twigs, too, so you can sleep there. Hey, you don't need to come so close. Back a bit, I can't... Wait, are your feathers always this soft? They're so nice. Flat Tofu Cookie, I promise it's not too hard to bond with the cabbage pterosaurs. Pay attention to them and open up your heart. The cabbage pterosaurs' eyes are so clear, like windows into their souls. Take the time to look closely, and I'm sure you'll understand what they want.
I think I may have just seen part of your memories. Starch and Little Cookie. Okay, I'll try to bond with them.
That's the spirit. I'm sure you'll be able to fly in no time. Stroke their feathers gently and share some jellies with them, and you'll be friends in no time.
To be fair, it's kind of like owning a pet. You know what makes a good ownership between a person and a pet? It's the relationship between each other. You can't just give them like food or just anything like that. You gotta spend time with them. You gotta be sure to like care for them. You can't just treat them as an animal. You gotta treat them like family or even a friend for that matter. But that's just my perspective on it. Let's go to the next one, which is 2,000 Kikivores pollen jellies, which to be fair, not too hard. You just gotta keep on running over and over again. Hey, what's next?
Ooh. This is my first time leaving the stock village, but it's not too bad out here. I would have never guessed that there'd be so many dinosaurs on Pineapple Island.
Starts to look like it. Let's go. There's a dinosaur with a really long neck, and it's huge.
Don't let yourself get all in the tangle. Take a closer look. It seems that it means it seems like it means us any harm. It's only eating the fruit jellies.
Wait, it seems like it means us. Don't you mean it doesn't seem like it means us any harm? What?
A pale red herbivore with a long neck. That must be an apple mango dinosaur. They reside in the ancient tropical soda islands. I've only ever heard about them. Let's go closer and give them a proper greeting.
Oh, it's that one. What's that one right there?
Hello there, I'm Starch Noodle Cookie. We won't hurt you. We're friendly.
It's trying to eat me. It just licked my head. My dough is getting all rough.
I don't have a good feeling about this. Flat Tofu Cookie, I think it just likes you. This might be the perfect opportunity for you to expand your horizons, so go speak. Get familiar with the new dinosaurs and experience a new environment.
Oh.
What are those? Why are the plants so big here? Is it really safe, Starch Noodle Cookie? We have no choice but to stay here for the time being, so we'd best get to know our surroundings. That forest does look quite dangerous, though, so let's go back to the way we came.
Okay, so as they're just teaching about, like, as Starch Noodle's teaching I almost say, why do I always want to say kiwi tofu? What the pleb? As Starch Noodle wants to teach Flat Tofu about, like, hey, you gotta learn about these things. They enter a forest and they're just like, yeah, let's go back. Funny. Now, 1,000 Rainbow Star Jellies. This is good if you have 2 select of those special treasure enhancement things where you just get all the giant star jellies pouring down on you. But it's not too hard. But anyway, get this and the next cutscene.
Haha! Eat my morning star anise. You're training again, Malasauce Cookie? My people live peacefully with our veggie stores. It's getting hard for me to believe our descendants are so, spicy. You can't live in the Dragon's Valley if you can't handle the heat. I think a tribe of cookies that trains and rides dinosaurs is pretty spicy, too. There's different kinds of spices, after all. We have our own type of fiery heat, Flat Tofu Cookie. I mean, don't you think denying Malasauce Cookie could be our descendant could rather be hurtful? Whether our stocks are savory or red hot, we are all cookies who revere the Red Dragon. Our passion boils at the same temperature, even if it may appear different.
You're right. I spoke too quickly, and I forgot how long has passed between the existence of our tribes. I just can't get used to how much has changed. But I'm sorry for what I said, Malasauce Cookie.
You're right about that, Oh no, it's not Malasauce. You're right about that Flat Tofu Cookie. So much has changed over the ages. We'd like to know more about your descendants in the Malo tribe so we can prepare for you for a better future. Could you tell us more about your tribe, Malasauce Cookie? Ha! Nothing can cool off my heat. We put strength and spice above all else. Sometimes we brawl and yell out, but that spice is matched by our energy celebrating with full glasses of mallow juice afterwards. I really can't imagine that. When my tribe is back, let's all get some mallow juice together. You know, the savory white stock may be good for relaxing and all, but it feels a bit bland. Don't you all have a spicy stock? Malasauce Cookie, you should think about what I just told Flat Tofu Cookie. Both of you need to learn how to respect other cookies, and differences and all. Let's take some time to chat and learn about each other.
You even saw, just quickly right there at the side, Malasauce looked like offended by what they just said by themselves. But yeah, it just teaches, hey, might be from the same place, except you're from different times, and people have to adapt to different times, and you can't disrespect that. Anyway, it's 6,000 Star Jellies with Starch Noodle Cookie in a single run. Like I mentioned, just get some good, like, Star Jelly treasures, and get all those Rainbow Star Jelly things, and you should be good. And also, run with Pond Dino Cookie first, and the pet. Pond Dino Cookie and Pond Dino's pet, and run with Starch Noodle as the relay. It'll still work out in your, it'll still work out. You just gotta make sure you're still accurate with getting all the Star Jellies. Anyway, here we go. Okay, back to the cliffs.
No time to just sit around, even if we're on unfamiliar island. Flat Tofu Cookie, Malasauce Cookie, how do you feel about going out for look for food? Great! I'm gonna keep training until the Pataya Dragon's wounds heal too.
Silence! Who dares make such a noise on my island? Pataya Dragon, admit your defeat and control your subjects. You do not want to know the consequences of causing trouble around in my island.
That's unacceptable. None may have been poached on the existence of another, even if they may be a dragon.
This is my island. My word is law. Do not forget you are unwelcome guests on this land.
Pause right there. Have you considered that you're being quite selfish and self-centered? This island belongs to the dinosaurs and all the cookies that reside here.
They've all left. So cease this nonsense trying to crawl back, claiming what's not yours. Continue to anger me and they'll find nothing but crumbs in your place.
Maybe a dragon, but you must know that oppressing others with strength is never okay. Let's talk this out like mature cookies. Seems like nobody ever told you that what you're doing is wrong. It's no wonder you kept repeating the same mistakes if it got you what you wanted. What you're doing is very bad. I mean, you must learn to discuss things civilly.
Pataya Dragon, did you just laugh at me? I recommend that you shut that cookie up before I act on my warning.
I would never beat that cookie in an argument. You're on your own here, Ananas Dragon.
Wait, so they're saying that they've never beat Starch Noodle on an argument? How big is Starch Noodle's guts that they can just straight up argue with a dragon and leave unscathed? Like, that's ballsy. I'm sorry, but they're probably one of the strongest cookies in this game, at least mentally. Like, sheesh. Anyways, 150 obstacles in a single run. There we go. Just get some things that can help destroy obstacles, I guess. It's a bird. It's a plane. In all my years of flying, I've never seen anything like this. Is that a cookie on its back? Oh, here we go.
Hello there. What is that you're riding? It's quite noisy.
I'm Pilot Cookie. Who are you?
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm sorry, I'm just so fascinated. I'm Starch Noodle Cookie of the Stock Tribe. This weather is nice and the winds are calm, so I flew a bit higher than usual, and it led me to you. Could you tell me about your bird, or is that a dinosaur?
This isn't a bird or a dinosaur. It's my dear friend and has been for ages. This is called an airplane. It's a machine that lets cookies soar through the skies. Are you riding a flying dinosaur?
An airplane? It's very impressive. This is a cabbage pterosaur. It's also my dear friend and has been for quite a long time too. I feel like we'll get along well. Would you like to fly together?
You're quite sensible for a young cookie, if I do say so myself. I would be honored, and a cabbage pterosaur, you say? I would like to take one for a ride.
I'm sure you would be able to, and while I may have been reborn, I'm not as young as you may think. What do you say to a race to the clouds with each other's and with each of our friends?
Sounds like a deal, but make sure to fly safe.
Make sure to fly safe. I believe we'll get along very well. Now, let's get on with that race.
So realistically, it kind of just, shows off that Starch Noodle is. They did say they're young, but they're not too forgetful, but they don't know what planes are, because, back in their time, obviously planes weren't things yet. They just had the pterosaurs to fly on. But it's still pretty sweet to see those. I swear, Pilot Cookie is getting a lot of attention ever since they were part of the Tentacle Licensed Donut Ball thing. No, ever since the Sugar Swan update, for that matter. And they've basically been like a main protagonist at this point. They keep on appearing. But anyway, here's the very last one, L plus rank, which is the hardest one, but if you just don't fail, if you just don't, just get this combi, what am I even saying? Just get this combi, and, I'm pretty sure it's these treasures? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Just get those, and then everything should be good for you, and don't mess up. Importantly, that's important, just don't mess up. I feel like this cutscene is going to involve Starch Noodle again. I don't know. Oh, no, here we go, never mind. Oh, wait, there's avocado. Wait. By the way, I know they mentioned avocado being part of the Lotus Palace, but when avocado was never part of the team, right? She just kind of showed up. Anyway, ha! The flames are so hot. I'd expect no less from a true dragon. You could say that they're on a whole new scale. You continue to make jokes. A good laugh has never caused the dough to crumble either. Either way, the flames are so bright, I bet I could melt down armor in one go. You'd probably be right about that. To see the day Battaya Dragon awakened and became a true dragon. This world is full of surprises. It's not long until I must head off into battle. Have you completed my request? Of course I have. I was just about to bring it up. Come on over to my smithy. Is this when she makes the armor? This armor right here is equipped with a transparent cape that will allow you to avoid Long-Eared Dragon Cookie's sight. This will definitely be convenient when traveling. But I need more than armor. I need a weapon to fight with. Don't get ahead of yourself now. I got you this spear that won't break no matter how many times you attack. This is long and sharp. It almost reminds me of a staff. I'll give it a swing. Graceful, beautiful, like a mandolin. Wonderful. A few adjustments and it will be perfect. A battle that will shake even the farthest reaches of Earthbread is soon to begin. I'm curious to see how Long-Eared Dragon will be able to stay convinced that they hold this world in the palm of their hands. I'm sure there's no need to speak of what happens to the fallen dragons. No need to... Oh, I just made a realization. They, oh shoot, oh no, the spear! Because, okay, oh my gosh, my head. We obviously understand that, Avocado Cookie made the armor, but they had to make a weapon for Lotus to use as well. They made a spear that's not able to be broken no matter how many times and, how hard you bash things against it. But if we saw in the last part of the story stuff related to the thing, the flipping Return of the True Dragon, the last part of the story on stage 4 and 5, specifically the last cutscene for stage 5, we saw Long-Eared have a nightmare where I don't know if it was his head or something got sliced in half by a cookie wielding a staff. But I was thinking, would it be Gingerbread? It does look too simplistic, but the cane it's too straight. It doesn't have that curve at the end. What if it's Lotus? Because it's a perfectly straight cane, and it could even be a staff or a cane at all. It could be a spear. Maybe it's positioned at an angle where it doesn't seem too sharpened, but I don't know, maybe the spear ends up breaking and then Gingerbread takes back. Because the only thing is, the cookie looks too simplistic. Why is it always the last cutscenes that are so, that's so loreful, that's so, oh, that's a good one. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, that's a great one. Oh, that's a fantastic one. I don't even know what to say. That is just great on every single level. Okay, I need to end this video right here. Oh, sheesh. That's all the story. That's probably... I might make, one more video regarding around this, but, it's just gonna be for some other video that I hopefully should get uploaded. But That's just so much taken. But if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it. And also, share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Your Run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. Also, down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Your Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free, a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.